Welcome back. Today we driving into the future. And today, that future takes us straight through a time machine. Because what we're looking at is not just a car, it's a resurrection, a rebirth, a modern echo of one of India's most legendary automobiles, the Hindustan Ambassador. Yes, the Ambassador is coming back in 2026. And it's not just playing the nostalgia card, it's rewriting the game. For decades, the Ambassador wasn't just a car. It was a symbol, a status icon, a people's carrier, a government favorite, a taxi, a family heirloom on wheels. You'd see it outside government buildings, speeding through narrow towns, idling patiently outside railway stations, and parked proudly in middle-class driveways. It had presence, it had personality, and it had durability like nothing else. But by the mid-2010s, the Ambassador quietly faded away, unable to keep up with modern safety, emissions, and performance standards. Still, its memory lingered. That classic rounded body, the bench seats, the smooth ride, the unmistakable growl of its diesel heart all etched into the collective memory of a nation. Now, in 2026, it's back. But it's not the same Ambassador you remember. The new Hindustan Ambassador is built for the modern road, infused with futuristic tech, electrified under the hood, and ready to take on a whole new generation of drivers who may have only heard of the original from their parents or grandparents. So, what exactly is this new 2026 Ambassador bringing to the table? Let's start with design, because that's where the nostalgia hits first. The 2026 model doesn't shy away from its roots, far from it. The silhouette is instantly recognizable. It retains that iconic bulbous body shape, the sweeping front fenders, the thick chrome grille, and of course, that upright stance. But look closer, and you'll see modern touches blended seamlessly into the retro design language. Full LED headlamps with DRLs, a floating roof design with blacked-out pillars, 18-inch alloy wheels that nod to luxury rather than ruggedness, and sharp creases that add aerodynamic finesse. It's not trying to be a 21st century muscle car. It knows what it is, an urban executive sedan with heritage in its blood and style in its sheet metal. Step inside, and the transformation is even more dramatic. The cabin is a far cry from the old vinyl-wrapped simplicity of yesteryear. The new Ambassador features a dual-tone interior with premium materials, vegan leather seats, brushed aluminium accents, and a panoramic sunroof. The dashboard is dominated by a wide 12.9-inch infotainment screen powered by a custom OS based on Android Automotive, complete with over-the-air updates, connected car tech, and AI-assisted voice control in multiple Indian languages. There's a fully digital instrument cluster, ambient lighting with customizable colors, a wireless charging pad, and even ventilated seats for both front and rear passengers. The rear seat experience is especially elevated as a tribute to the Ambassador's long-standing role as the car for VIPs. Rear seat recline, powered window blinds, and dedicated climate zones make sure that passengers in the back feel just as pampered as the ones in the front. Under the hood, the 2026 Ambassador is all electric. That's right, and no diesel thrum this time. The car comes with a dual-motor setup offering all-wheel drive, and a claimed range of around 500 kilometers on a single charge, thanks to a 75 kWh battery pack. Acceleration from 0 to 100 kmph comes in just under 7 seconds, more than respectable for a car this size and weight. There's also a single-motor variant planned for those looking at a more budget-friendly option, which will offer front-wheel drive and a slightly lower range, but still keep the core luxury and comfort intact. Charging is future-ready too. Fast charging support with up to 150 kilowatts DC allows for 10 to 80% top-ups in under 30 minutes. And yes, the Ambassador supports V2LA vehicle-to-load, which means you can power small appliances or even charge another using the car itself. Ride quality is another area where the Ambassador truly shines. Built on a newly developed modular platform co-developed by Hindustan Motors and a European partner rumored to be Peugeot, the chassis offers adaptive suspension, excellent NVH levels, and a smooth, gliding experience. Whether it's city potholes or long expressway stretches, the Ambassador feels like it's floating. And that's not just marketing, it's the magic of tuned damping, low center of gravity from the battery placement, and precise engineering. In terms of safety, the 2026 Ambassador is aiming for a 5-star rating. It comes packed with features: 9 airbags, ABS with EBD, traction control, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera. The structure itself uses high-tensile steel and crumple zones that meet global standards. This isn't just a safe car by Indian regulations, it's competitive globally. Now let's talk pricing. While official numbers haven't been confirmed, early estimates suggest that the base variant might start at around a superscript 128 lakh. While the top-spec dual-motor version could go up to a superscript 136 lakh ex-showroom. Expensive? Sure. But not out of reach for those who value luxury, legacy, and green technology in one package. And that brings us to the big question: who is this car for? Well, it's not just for the nostalgia buyers. Yes, people who grew up with the Ambassador might be the first in line, but the target market is broader. Urban professionals, business owners, premium fleet operators, and anyone who wants to make a statement. That's the Ambassador's new tribe. It's not trying to compete with entry-level Fs or mass-market sedans. It's carving out a new niche, the luxury retro F segment, and it might just be the only car in that niche for a while. In a world where most cars are starting to look like the 2026 Hindustan Ambassador dares to be different. It brings identity, history, and a strong sense of purpose. It's not just a revival, it's a reinvention. And let's be honest, there's something deeply satisfying about seeing a brand that once stood for Indian automotive pride, now re-engineered to meet global standards without losing its soul. It's a reminder that our stories, our icons, and our industries can be brought back to life if we dare to imagine. We'll be closely following this one as it nears launch, expected somewhere in the second quarter of 2026. Bookings may start as early as January, and the car will initially be sold through a direct-to-customer model, supported by experience centers in metro cities. Test drives, virtual configurators, subscription models, all part of the rollout plan. So if you've ever sat in an Ambassador, or even if you haven't, 2026 might be the perfect year to meet it for the first time or all over again. That's it for today's deep dive into the future, where legacy meets electric, and nostalgia gets a lithium-ion heart. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next ride into the future. We've got more concept reveals, F news, and driving impressions coming your way. Until next time, keep your seatbelts on, your chargers ready, and your dreams electric.